Hi there and welcome back to the channel. I finally have a new video uploaded for you today. We've had a really busy month, especially the last week or two, so I haven't had much chance to edit and upload. I haven't even had much chance to scrap. So finally sat down and got the chance to get a video online for you today. So yay, very exciting. What I'm doing is I'm doing a 12x12 layout using my October Kitaholics kit. As you can see, this is me diving through and looking for bits and pieces. I keep my kit stored in this container so it's easy to get to. Once I'm done pretty much what I think I can do with it, I'll put it into my stash and then put the next month's kit into my lovely tub. So I'm just going through getting bits and pieces. I know what I wanted to do with this layout. Now, as part of my design team projects, I did a keep it simple layout. So lots of white space, really simple, and no mixed media. Can you believe it? As you can see, I'm not going to follow suit in that aspect today, but I did want to do another one of these small photo, lots of white space layouts, but I did want to add a touch of mixed media because, well, it's my thing. I have to. And a white page needs colour. I'm sorry, but it really just needs colour. So I'm using the lovely mist that came in the mixed media kit. And this is the Caribbean, Colour Blast in Caribbean. And so I'm just spraying it a bit, but you will notice most of it gets covered up, which is quite surprising, but I do love the effect it has. So what I'm doing now is I'm building up my layers behind my photo. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm not a layer person. I don't do layers. But in this case, because it was very white space based, very simple based, I did want to put a few layers so it's not just a photo slapped on the page. So I do get my scraps and cut out bits and pieces here and make a nice little, very simple little cluster behind my photo. As you can see, I'm very new to the layering business. And yeah, so that's where we're starting now. As you can see, I smeared my mist in the corner there, as I can never help but do because I'm impatient, don't wait for things to dry, but you will see I cover it up in the end. So following this layering thing that I'm on, and also my need to add texture and mixed media, what I'm going to do next is something I picked up off a few different YouTube channels. So I went on eBay and I grabbed myself some cheesecloth, thinking it would make a really nice texture layer. And it really does. But what I have also done is, this piece that you're about to see me pick up was actually just laying on my desk. And I turned some of the pink shimmer dust into a spray and I missed it on my craft mat. So I picked up some cheesecloth and cleaned up my craft mat with it because I had no wet wipes. But it also worked to tint the cheesecloth, as you can see. And it works as a great another layer, and it also brings some pink into this layout on top of the blue, which I absolutely loved. So as you can see, it's just two little scraps. I'm just throwing it on top of the blue underneath my photo, and I love how it looks. It's a nice little soft texture, and it's not something I always do, so it's not more texture paste or more mist. It's something different, and I love the little touches of pink through it from where I wiped up the pink mist on my craft sheet with it. So it's not completely pink and it's not completely white. It's great. I absolutely love it, and I love the look it gives underneath my photo. Oh, let me tell you about this photo. This is a photo of me and one of my high school best friends. Now, it's been, what year are we in, 2016? So it's been 13 years since I graduated high school. And she came up for a quick visit just before my 30th birthday this year for a surprise to cut, rock up on my door and say, surprise! It was great. It was a really fun surprise. And of course, she wasn't here long, but we did have to cram in as many photos as we could, being photography students and just, scrappy people who we are. Lots of photos. So even though it was a grey dismal day, we did go down to the beach, took lots of photos and lots of selfies, and yeah. So this is, I think, the second or third photo I've scrapped from this trip. So I've decided to use a square photo. It probably measures about 4x4. I wasn't really measuring, I just know I wanted it not a 4x6. And then I've done my layers, and now I'm just working on my clusters beside the photo and the title. So I go through the awesome bits and pieces and the ephemera that come in the October kit, and this is what I call my plate of awesomeness. I put all my embellishments on this little plate sectional thingy and keep it all together so I can go through it when I want to. And now I'm just going through everything looking for something to use to embellish my page. So I put some flowers up the top, and I've cut a banner, and I'm going to use that heart. Now obviously you can still see the splatter through the heart because it's vellum, but what I do is I put it on some white paper so it's no longer see-through, and then attach it. So you'll see what I mean in a second. But yeah, I'm just gluing down my flowers as my first little cluster. I'm going to put the date on that banner down the bottom under my title, and then I'm going to work on my heart. So the thinking fingers are out, as you can see where they're tap, 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 and I'm trying to decide what to do with my title, because I know I don't want it to be a bold colour, but the white's not working for me, it doesn't stand out enough. So I decide to meet in the middle, and I get my title and I give it a light mist of the pink mist that I made using the shimmer spray that came in the mixed media kit. As you can see, I haven't drenched it, I haven't covered it in colour, I've just given it a light spritz. It's not even uniform, the colour, it's just all very washed out in some areas, bolder in others, and it works for me. It looks great. It's not too pink, it's not too bright, but it's not white, and it works really well. When I stick it down, you'll see, there we go, see? I like how it looks. It ends up looking really good, and I really like how it works on the layout. I really wanted to blend the pinks with the blue in this layout. The kit is very based on the same colours, the pink and the blue, and so yeah, I really wanted to work that into this layout. I really enjoy the colours. So spraying that very lightly and in small patches gave it that ombre sort of look. And yes, definitely a good technique if you want to try adding a little bit of colour but don't want too much colour. So I'm going to just use my Kaisercraft tile stickers, tiny word stickers, and I'm using them to finish off my title, and I'm just going to write always, so my title is going to be Friends Always. So once my title's stuck down, I'm looking at my heart and realise, yes, I've covered up the smudge, but I've also covered up most of that ink splatter section down there. So I decide to redo it, cover up my photo and my title and my heart, and just put a few more splatters on, just so it doesn't look like I've covered up a big mess and covered everything up in the process. So now the final touches, I'm going to add some bling, and I'm going to use the sparkle enamel dots from the Love Always collection that comes in the kit, and the blue Kaiser rhinestones, and that's my layout done. So I hope you've enjoyed the layout. I had a lot of fun making it. I really like the layout of it, and how it's not so full on and full of mixed media, but still gives me enough to keep me happy. I really enjoyed doing this layout, and this layout was made with entirely out of my October kit, apart from the cheesecloth from the Kitaholic Kit Club. So it was definitely a lot of fun to do. So if you're interested, go give Kitaholics a look. They're a great Australian kit club. And yeah, I'll see you soon with more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.